Hi you guys. I decided to do a surprise. Excuse me. I thought it would be a nice treat for a Sunday afternoon. It's a little bit cloudy, a little overcast outside. I'm kind of hanging out in my little dark hole and I was playing with Jeffrey's cards. And I felt this just really strong urge to record a little journey with them, with you guys. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and enjoy. Basically, I'm going to show you cards, and I would love for you guys to ground yourselves, connect in, and just take this journey with me through the Starseed Oracle deck. I'll give some verbal prompts, but there'll be a lot of quiet time. And this is just if you want to meditate with me in this way for a little while. So, join me if you'd like to. We're going to start by opening the Temple of Celestial Revelations. This is calling in angelic assistance, truth, salvation, and majesty. Right now we're all going through a lot. So go ahead and take a moment using the imagery in the card to open up this Temple of Celestial Revelations for yourself. And in this moment, as we take this journey, we're going to ask our angelic selves and our angelic supporters and connections and guides to come in and assist us as we go on this journey together today. With our angelic supporting us and carrying us forward, we're going to awaken into our source consciousness. Opening up our soul's confidence, our capacity, feeling that reassurance of Source's love for you. Source's gratitude that you're here in the creation right now, showing up with all of your abundance. Let's just awaken to our source consciousness. To source. We're going to be doing a lot of work today, so let's use this spiral of life to help get things moving, unfolding, opening. Allow yourself to open and unfold. using the support of this flower of feeling all of our compassion for ourselves, opening our full awareness, bringing in forgiveness of the self for all we've created for ourselves in our lives, those hard lessons, those things we believe ourselves to be unforgivable for, the pain that we hold that's now turned into disease and illness, pain and suffering. We're going to forgive all of this as we bring in deep compassion. We're going to call in the support of Metatron through Metatron's star. This brings in that sense of accomplishment. There's a reason you've experienced all you have. And we are going to go into it a little bit more, but right now, let's just feel the victory that we survived. You're here, you're now. You've survived the worst, all that there is. You've already done it. All there is left is to see the brilliance of what you've endured, what you've overcome, what you've built and created, what you've explored. Yourself to witness yourself through the eyes of Metatron in this moment. Have kin in ourselves and these other systems that are helping explore all of these same lessons that we are. Let's open up the Pleiadian Stargate and allow our Pleiadian kin, brethren, friends, guides, to come through and to support us with their compassion and their beauty and their sensitivity of the freedom of the full gamut of expression that they allow within their race, within their multicultural, diverse race, full of so many beings, all living in harmony with one another through the trials we've been through. Feel how full your room just became with your angels and Metatron and Source and your Pleiadian friends, kin, guides. We're going to open up a space to work on some things that block us from feeling worthy of, fulfilled with love, with compassion, with joy, with purpose. In order to do that, we have to be willing to face those shadows, those beliefs, those underlying patterns that we hold. So we're going to call and open the temple of the moon goddess so we can have with ourselves in this moment total emotional transparency. Grace while we face and witness ourselves within this place where we already know all things are true, the good, the bad, and everything between, the light, the dark, and all between. Let's step into this temple of the moon goddess as she holds and supports us. We're also going to be using the lunar progressor to further enhance our emotional equilibrium, help us hold non-attachment to the beliefs, the feelings, the emotional states that we've been living in. Let's have compassionate non-attachment as we use the lunar progressor to support us in witnessing the self more, coming into alignment with the self. As already you're beginning to have various feelings and emotions come to the surface, beliefs that want you to block, turn away, distract you, asking friends to call you and bother you and interrupt you, parts of you asking your animals to interrupt you, protecting you from facing this hidden belief of self. As we release more deeply in a total willingness to witness ourselves, and as we go on this journey, now that we've opened up ourselves so much more, you probably have a sense of your own energetic field. I want you to take a moment and feel and scan your energy, your body, looking for any areas that feel weak or depleted, pained or strained. I'm feeling a lot in the throat. I'm feeling some holes in some people's auras. It's feeling like they've been worn thin. We're not witnessing to look for the problems, we're witnessing to just see. You ever seen a sculpture of a poor beggar? It's really beautiful, actually, witnessing that. Let's use that eye to witness the self as we call in and use this tool, this frequency here in this imagery to support cleansing and healing and restoring our aura and our energy fields. Not with the intention to fix or change, just allowing all to be. And as we continue this journey, we're going to move out of the shadowy realms. But first we have to release these things from our chakra cycle, from our system. So let's activate bring into focus our full chakra system. This is the Chakra Kabbalah. Don't worry if you're familiar or not. Just feel the alignment already effortlessly and gracefully coming into play. Now that we're going to move beyond these shadowy realms and open up even more joy and bliss and alignment, I want to use the crystalline capacitor and the golden potentiator. One is storage, timed release, and focus, really just allowing things to come as they should, is in the perfect right alignment and timing. And the golden the golden potentiator with a quickening, an exponential expansion, just allowing the expansion and the release. Expansion and the release. Expansion and release. As you finish out the shadow work, each time we slough off something, we're creating a void. Let's fill that void space of what we've released with this golden light. In that clear order. You are all done with all of those old karmic patterns. You're all done learning those old lessons, doing that old system. You're moving forward. So let's seal that work with a seal of fulfilled transformation. All that you have left within you of these lessons, of this growth, of this old way of living and being trapped in the system, we're taking it all up to source. Use this seal of fulfilled transformation as it's released from you to go up into source, effortlessly and gracefully being learned from by source as we finish and complete our service. Just feel them just like little emails being sent up to source, little packets of information through photons of light, exhalations of breath, radiations of frequency. Maybe you even have to go to the bathroom. However your packages need to be delivered, deliver them now as we close the transformation of the old and open into the new. Releasing all the karmic lessons of all the lifetimes of this cycle, of all the cycles within this planetary grid. Now we're going to work opening the blue star of hope as we transition deeper into our ascension, surrendering into source, into our path, into this new frequency, into this new alignment, purified of so much of the old. And now, what so many of you ask about is, what am I here to do? Why am I here? What am I for? So let's open up this chamber of imagination full of whimsy and fantasy and wonder, because we're going to allow our imagination and our inspiration, our fantasization, whatever you want to call it, to begin to inspire you. Feel yourself within this chamber of all these spheres of possibility. And you're so light and so free. Let yourself wander within this chamber. And we're going to also open around us the chamber of inspiration, bliss, aspirations, realizations. We are allowed to have ambition, success, inspiration. Open up using the Heart of Pentagon, our joy and our playfulness and that unadulterated pleasure that we get from life, from living to our potential, from even reaching for it. With a heart that's fully awake, love and innocence and reverence for this creation. Ah, so amazing, isn't it? As you continue exploring the possibilities, full of inspiration within these chambers, let's also bring on the harmonic oscillator and the heart wave resonator to help us really tune in to our heart's passion and to allow it to open and unfold within us in the most beneficial time and frequency. To help support you as you examine and play with and explore all the possibilities, as though you're gathering the balls from this space that you're going to bring into fruition, into reality. These ideas, this inspiration. As you get more and more clear on the balls that you've chosen to grab onto and hold, let's go ahead and seal this up, bringing in harmony and interaction, how to incorporate these harmonically into what you have built, where you are going, all the gifts you've acquired, the lessons you've learned. Let's bring them all into harmonic order. Now we're going to open up the Temple of Perfected Essence, because as we bring these things into fruition, we want to be in our fully embodied, physically and energetically manifesting form. Let's open up the Temple of Perfected Essence, bringing in divinity, honor, responsibility, and humility into the work we've come here to do and be. We've been perfecting ourselves for a very long time. Let's feel that perfection, that alignment. As we transition from the learner teacher into the teacher learner, full of humility, from the paths that we've walked, learned our responsibility and our divinity. And let's open up this golden seed of light and warmth and joy, because we do not have to suffer through anymore. And let's start calling in those self-sustaining systems so we can have fluidity and abundance with this quantum continuator, allowing the mechanistic world that still exists to support the growth and expansion. Because we're going to be bringing a lot more light into this. Let's make sure we're in a good alignment. And as we embody more and more who we came here to be, let's open up this temple of eventual destinies. Benevolence, spiritual progression, enlightenment. As we awaken fully to our path, let's open up this temple to support us. Call in this light body activator, really to empower us as we move forward, filling our light body up with as much energy as it needs to impact the creation around it. Opening us, flowing it. Also going to activate our star body matrix, because this is a transition of coming into unity, alignment through these crystalline frequencies. So many of us are star seeds coming here. Let's allow our star body to align as well. As we come so close to a close of this journey, let's use the great elation to just effortlessly allow this reconfiguration of our cellular and light bodies, the completion of the cycles, all the reconfigurations that are necessary, and deep gratitude for all the aspects that were. Feel that alignment come through you. lastly, let's seal all this work up with the seal of subtle luminosities so we can have discernment, order, and discipline as we bring in all we've come here to do. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. If you want the Starseed Oracle deck, it's going to be on the website today. Love you.